Hey everyone, it's Dee from Dee's Divine Guidance here for the sign of Cancer for November of 2018. And I'm so excited to bring this reading to you guys. I was getting the energy when I was shuffling the cards was that you're not taking anybody's crap anymore. Like, you're over it. You're done. And I feel like there's so many great changes that you're making. There's a lot of action in the month of November. The overall energy here that came out was the Knight of Wands. So this is going after what you want. It's taking that time to really kind of, like, I feel like you have, like, you're done. Like, I don't want this anymore and I'm through. I'm through. And it's like you're taking action. I'm sorry, I kind of just even went right into the reading. I'm so excited. I am, backtrack for a minute, I am giving away the 12 free tarot card readings. So if you're interested in, I can't even speak, winning a reading, make sure you subscribe to the channel and comment on the video. And if you like the reading, please hit the thumbs up button for me. Also, I'm doing things a little bit differently this month where I'm putting some healing at the end because I'm a healer, or I like to heal. I like to help people heal. You heal yourselves, but I'm just a vessel. But anyway, so stick with me towards the end because I was just about to say it, which threw my brain off. But because the Reiki, I think, that we're going to do at the end of this is just to give you strength, to give you patience, to give you strength. Because with this reading, I just feel like it's like, holy shit, you're making so much progress here that it's like, let's just make sure that we boost your strength and your patience and, you know, your thermometer for dealing with people's crap is really what I'm getting. So, so anyway, sorry about that. So let's go back. So you have the Knight of Wands there, which is going after what you want. And I really feel as though somewhere along the line, you have figured out that this is not it. This is not it. And you have made, I feel like you are making changes. So there's a lot of action because 2 nights right back to back here. So in the very beginning of November, I feel as though you're taking that action. You're cutting things out. You're saying things that maybe you usually wouldn't say because you've got the 4 of Cups, you've got the Wheel of Fortune, and then you've got the Empress. And to me, so that's definitely about making changes. And it's like I feel like you're turning the wheel. And it's like, we're not doing this anymore. We're not doing this. We're going a different way. Like, I don't care. But you're doing it in kind of like not to hurt anybody, but you're just doing it because it's what's better for you and what's better for your family, because you have the 10 of Cups over here as well. So, you know, definitely in the month of November, you're starting to really kind of be like, I just see you going in like a direction, like this is the direction that I'm going. And if you're on board, you're on board. And if you're not, you're not. So that makes me excited for you because I feel as though that's how we have to live our lives. You know, we attract the energy that we are. And when you raise your energy, you're going to attract better people into your world. Okay. And then in the middle of November here, you've got the 9 of Cups, you've got the King of Swords, you've got the 3 of Wands, and you've got the 10 of Cups. So I think everything is kind of just confirming the week before, you know, the beginning of the month, where it's like the 9 of Cups, that wish that you've been wanting, right, is coming. And it's like, or it's here because you've got the King of Swords. And I feel like this is your energy. I feel like you go from the Knight of Swords, like just starting to kind of gain your power and make sure people see that, to the King of Swords. And I feel as though you're telling people how it is now. Like, it just is, you know, and you're not backing down. And if they don't like it, they can go somewhere else. Because with the 3 of Wands, you're looking towards the future. You don't give a crap what's left in the past. The past is the past. It's like, it's a new day. It's a new life. Let's go forward. And again, if they're on board, they're on board. And if they're not, you're ready to leave them behind. And with the 10 of Cups, because you want a happy home. You want a good life. You want love, and you want relationships, and you want friendships and family and all of that. And I think you're finally starting to see what's holding you back from all of that. And you're not dealing with it anymore is really the energy that I'm getting for the month of November. And I'm loving it because you've got, towards the end, you've got the Ace of Swords. You've got the Death card here. You've got the 3 of Pentacles, and then you've got the 7 of Pentacles. That Ace of Swords is like an internal triumph. And with the Death card right next to it, I mean, geez, internal triumph of transformation. All of this is just transforming. And I feel as though you're a new person by the end of November. A new, better person. You know what you want and what you need, and now you're willing to say it. And again, doesn't matter what anybody else thinks about it. Okay? So amazing. Amazing. And then with the 3 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles right next to it, it's like, this is why I say like you need the Strength card, because it's work. Like, this doesn't come easy, guys. You know, like I just said this, and I think it was Sagittarius, so you might be dealing with Sagittarius. You know, I sit here and I read these cards, and it's messages that are coming to me. My human brain is out. My empathy is out of my mind right now. So it's just like, I'm just giving you the messages, but I know that it's harder than what I'm saying. You know, like, I know that this is really freaking hard to do, but it's wonderful that you're doing it. And so that 3 of Pentacles, it's work. It takes work. It takes patience. It takes a lot of inner strength, a lot of inner mental strength, right? And then with that 7 of Pentacles, your baby steps. You're taking it slow, and you know it's just going to kind of bloom, and it's going to bloom. So, you know, that transformation, it takes work, and it's going to get better, and it's going to get easier, because once you learn how to control your thoughts, it's like a diet, right? I guess, because like, or when it, not like a diet, but like when you're changing like eating habits, I guess, like in the very beginning, it's really hard because you're getting out of all your old patterns. And I'm also getting towards the end here, the new moon is in Scorpio, and that's about like finding out those hidden patterns that you keep doing. And, you know, so back to the eating, but you know, you're getting rid of all those old patterns, but once you create new patterns, and again, they're bringing my attention, it's like 21 days, I think they say, that it takes to break a pattern or break a habit. So it's like 21 days, and then all of a sudden it starts to get easier because it's a new habit that you're forming. So just take that what it is. But, so over here with the Whispers of Love cards over here, you have take a chance on love. And it says, when we start to love, our lives are changed forever. So when you start to love, right? So cutting people out of your life does not mean that you don't love them. Sometimes it means that you love them more, because maybe both of you together aren't good. Maybe the situations together aren't good, and you'd be better off just being separate, right? And living your own lives. Also, when we deal with people and family and love and all of that, and we are settling, or we, you know, are taking less than what we deserve, settling, I guess, you start to cause resentment. So when you deal with love, and when you start to love, our lives are changed forever, it says, is because when you love them, sometimes you let them go, right? If you love something, let it go. If it comes back to you, it's yours. But when you let them go, you're getting rid of all that resentment and all of that tension and all of that. So just because you let somebody go, or, and I'm not saying relationship-wise, I'm getting a lot of family here, I'm getting a lot of friendships, like, once you let them go, you're both going to be happier because you're not dealing with that resentment and that tension and the confrontation. All right, back to what you love. Your current situation is giving you an opportunity to reevaluate what you want. Right? And that's the whole month of November. So back to what you love. Back to what's going to create love, because I'm seeing this 10 of Cups, and that's happy home, happy life. So whatever is going to create that, get back to that. I'm going to take advice from that card myself. Appreciate this moment. And it says, each and every situation has an opportunity to grow and find love. Each and every opportunity has a chance to grow and find love, right? So even with the people you don't want to deal with, there's still an opportunity to learn from them. Learn what you don't want. Learn how to deal with them. Learn all of that stuff. And then we've got the Oracle of the Shapeshifters cards from authors Lucy Cavendish. The Dragonling Garden, and it says, a new world is born. So let's see what that has to say for you. Number 45. Can't even turn the pages. Hold on. 44. Oh, I think it's the last card. It is the last card in the deck. Wow, completions, guys. Cycles ending. I love it. All right, it says, Dragonling is a fairy caretaker of the newborn dragons. Her garden is their nursery, their safe place, where they first meet nature, flowers, bees, butterflies, shapeshifters, fairies, animals, and now you. Baby dragons are very rare and extremely precious. For a long time, they have not been entrusted to this world, and they moved between the worlds, their elders watching humans to see when we would finally rebirth ourselves. Only when we have nearly destroyed ourselves, learned that this is not the way, and pulled back from the brink of destruction, will the elders give the young ones to us as a sign that we have changed what was to have been our horrible collective fate. Wow, I feel like that was a run-on sentence. All right. No longer will we slaughter the wild woods, the keeping places of the magical fae. No longer will we torment those who can speak with beings in the summerlands or see the shapes of souls above their physical forms. No more shall we force others to believe in one way to the source. We have been to the edge of the cliff, pulled back, grown wings, and decided to fly instead. Wow, I love that one. We will care for and respect the animals as our kin, and you who now meet the dragon in her tender form will grow strong and become powerful, but never a danger to all that is. You are proof of the beauty of this world and of its worth, and you will honor all life in the reborn world. Dragonling Garden speaks. In a new world we will live together, the fae as I am, the animals who gather about the newborn one in the magical grove, and you, a child of the new earth. This grove is a womb, nature's sacred temple of the great goddess and god, and in this place we are caring for the newborn magical ones, and witnessing the return of the dragons. All that we feared lost from the world is returning. All that we thought impossible to hope for has come back to us. The whole world is singing, is in love, because the rebirth of magic is taking place. We cannot live without magic. The dragons, the trees, the animals, the fae, and the humans must somehow learn to live together. Now that the dragons have entrusted their babes to us, we know the world can be rebirthed too. You have come through this time of hardship, and you, like the entire planet and all of her creatures, are reborn. Rejoice in this great blessing. They have come back to you. Sing your joy to this world. You feel the happiness of Gaia's heart. Hear the bells ringing out of every birth, and know once again that you live in the times of a legend. The message of this card. You have claimed your place in the world, reborn and tender, yet strong and honorable. As you represent the possibilities of humanity and have learned the shapeshifter's lessons, you have understood that while you are reborn, so too is the very world. You now must shift the focus from the self alone into the we, the us, the bond between all. You will not lose yourself again, as you once thought you would. Now know the world's future has changed. The time you have been waiting for is now, and you must choose something bigger than the one self. You must choose something transcendent to walk with. You must shift the focus from the old self, for that self has fallen away and died, and here you are anew. If you shift the focus from the old self and the 1,000 petty worries and complaints that you can conjure, you will be of service. You will do kind things. You will be cared for. There is no further need to worry, only to live well and in kindness, serving something greater. When you have chosen to do this, something truly miraculous will take place. The people and the beings of the old world will fade away, and in your new world will be happiness, bliss, and an unthrilling contentment. Now we are free. Wow. I love that. So I think it confirms everything in the reading about basically letting go of, what's not serving you, but letting go with love, putting them in boxes, putting them over here, and just dealing with who makes you happy, who supports you, and all of that stuff. I'm going to go back to that one line where it said, oh, here, we have been to the edge of the cliff, pulled back, grown wings, and decided to fly instead, right? So you've seen all the BS. You've seen it all. And it's like now instead of holding resentment and angry and being in that energy, a lower vibrational energy, it's like you've decided to move it aside and look at the future, right? Look at what could be. Look at what could be with the 10 of Cups here. So it's time So it's just wonderful. So basically, you've decided to fly instead of stay back in all of this lower vibrational energy. All right, so we're going to do some energy healing. So we're going to, again, just give you strength to keep going with this, right? To keep with the transformation, to push you through all of this. So that's what we're going to do. So if you haven't done this with me before, basically I'm just going to ask you to take a deep breath, and then you're going to close your eyes, and I'm going to work with your energy and the divine energy to kind of push you through all of this. And then at the end of it, I'm just going to ask you to take a deep breath in, and then I'll let you know if I feel anything or see anything. And yeah, so go ahead and close your eyes and take a deep breath in for me. And let it out. Whatever thoughts come in, let them come in and let them flow out. Go ahead and take a deep breath in and let it out. And whenever you're ready, you can open your eyes. So I hope you enjoyed that healing. I'm definitely just getting to breathe breathe through it all. When things get overwhelming, just take a deep breath in, focus your thoughts on something. I usually like to see something between my eyebrows, which is where your third eye chakra is, which is where your connection to your intuition is. So I usually kind of like to just focus there and let all those thoughts and all those feelings and emotions kind of just move to the side for a little bit, just to kind of regain focus and balance, okay? So I hope that helps. I hope you liked the reading. If you do, please give me a thumbs up. If you like the healing, give me a thumbs up as well. But if you want a chance to win, just make sure you subscribe to the channel and comment below, okay? You can let me know what you thought about the healing, if you like the new way that I'm doing this, to add the healing in with the readings and the messages, okay? Much love to all of you, and this is what we do in the membership group, so if you're interested in that, the link is below. But much love to you, and have a great month. See you in December. Bye.